My name's Barton of Blackbird Gallery, and I've got something to tell you. Come in. Hi. Now I've got something to put the record straight. Now I'm going to be doing it, and this is my videography regarding a situation that has gone on since November last year. Now, I'm not going to pull punches, I'm just going to say it exactly how it is. Now, I came to Blackpool and finished off a charity challenge, which if you look up, it's a year and a day and a 10, which was for the bonus units. So I landed in Blackpool and thought, well, I'll give Blackpool a bit of a chance. So in May last year, I approached another gallery just down the road on Church Street called Chequers Gallery, and offered to help out. You know, he was restarting his business back up. He was obviously remodeling the building and bringing in lots of artwork. And you know, I saw that over the few weeks that I was passing the shop because I live nearby. Anyway, I offered my services, saying, look, if you need any help, you know, give me a call. And he said, well, he couldn't really take anyone on until he finished his rooms upstairs, which is, you know, where he prepared framing. Anyway, the owner of the gallery is called Jonathan Lucas. And we spoke, and he says, well, you can come in, help out. He couldn't really pay much, but you know, anything would do, you know, any help would do him. So I did. I offered, and sometimes I would only get as little as £10 or £20 a day, but every time there was a picture sale or something of value, I would get a third. So he did kind of look after me on that, but it was in between. And you know, he quickly realised that he was just starting back up. His shop was closed for around 4.5 years. And the business has been in Blackpool for 30 years, and he does have a very good following. However, everyone has like strange quirks, and you know, least of all, I have them, and so does he. However, I helped out, and he quickly learned that I was obviously someone to be trusted, so he gave me the keys to the premises, of which, because I live nearby, I can open the shop earlier and close up later. I had a lot more time to spend with the customers, because where I was working in the building was nearer to the shop. And you know, he quickly realised that I was very good with customers, you know, very polite. I knew about art and I know about all that. So we had this bit of a relationship where, you know, I would deal with the customers, he would do the framing, and you know, he gave me a lot of responsibility and a lot of trust, and in that I gave a lot of time and energy for very little return. Now, on a few occasions, he couldn't obviously pay me, so he would give me pictures in lieu. Now, one set of pictures was a friend of mine's birthday. He said it was a Trista picture, sand coloured, which are quite famous pictures, valued around $350, and he says I could have those to give to her as a birthday present, which was the 27th of September 2015. And another occasion he gave me another set of pictures, which was 3 purple ones, which are by Harris, and another set of pictures which are by Brack. And you know, they're not very high value, but you know, he showed a gesture and I accepted it. Anyway, business developed, and you know, he saw that we got busier. He saw that obviously my input being in there was one that was beneficial to him, and you know, he spent a lot of time away working upstairs, so I would take his holidays. Anyway, we had a few ifs and buts about the business, because obviously he's kind of decaying in some of his ways, and I'm kind of modern. So I got his PDQ sorted out, which is cash payments, credit card payments, and I built a website for him. And I committed a lot of hours either framing, working with the customers, or working in the business, rebuilding his business from inside out. You know, I put a lot in, and I had a great amount of trust for him. But my family warned me, saying that, look, do be careful, because as soon as he gets back on his feet, he's going to look to try and get rid of me. Well, that came about in November. He made an accusation that I stole, well, actually it was a knock on the door by Blackpool CID. They said that I was under arrest for the theft of art. I presumed it was pictures that was in my flat. So I went through each picture that was in the building and you know, said where they were from, and pointed out the pictures that he gave me in lieu. Also approached him in the fact that he does owe me a lot of money. He owes me £15,500, which I ploughed in, and I also said, why don't we go for another building beforehand, which is 174 Church Street, which is owned by the council, which is opposite his premises. Now, I was getting to the point where I wanted to run my own business. If he wasn't going to do it, then I would do it. However, I spoke about it to him, and you know, wasn't really bothered. He depended on his 30 years experience, I depended on my knowledge and customer awareness. Obviously, he used that to his advantage. The pictures that he gave me in the flat, he pointed out to the police, being present in the flat, which he wasn't supposed to. He pointed out the pictures that he gave me in lieu of payment, and the police took my laptops, my phones and everything. And as such, obviously in time when they go through the computers and they go through my emails and texts, they will see that those pictures were actually given to me. I've now had those laptops and phones returned to me by Blackpool CID. So I'm obviously at a point where the case is, I've not been charged, I just report to bail every 3 months, but I'm particularly honest with those people who work with me and who know me very well that there's an issue regarding Chequers Gallery and an accusation. Now, when he found out that I was opening Blackbird Gallery, he then produced a letter saying it was actually produced by the police, which was a typecast letter, no header from the police or anything like that, saying that the police had given him this letter to give out to his customers in order to warn them about me, even naming his gallery, even though he wasn't allowed to name my name, but he named the gallery. And as such, that had a dramatic effect on the business. He did it as a slur campaign, and anyway, long story short, it will come to the point where, truth always comes out, and in his case it will be that he did have a short-term benefit, but the long-term benefit is that he'll have to answer for it because he made a false allegation. He knew I was setting up a business, and he did it in such a way that, and he also owes me a lot of money, but he did it in such a way that it involved the police. So one, I've not got my money back, and two, that's been used in the slur campaign that I'm supposed to have stolen 100 odd pictures from him. I also sent 2 of my girls in who videoed him, and this letter that he says was given by the police was on the video that we took by the girls, and he made some other accusations as well, which I presented to the police, and Blackpool CID senior officers contacted him, which was done by a phone call, and he said that yes, the letter had been given to him by the police, and then he realised that once he got warned off by the senior police officers in Blackpool to say, look, you're lying because we will never do that. The letter was not even signed, it's not even got a name on it, it's not from Blackpool CID, it's not from Blackpool or Lancashire Police, it's just a normal standard letter, but apparently he's been sending it off to all his customer base on his business, and obviously to anyone who would come in his shop, as he gave to the 2 girls I sent in. Truth always comes out. Blackbird Gallery is an amazing place. I'm very passionate about it. I have staff who are passionate about it. The number of people who come in to look and to have a look round. We do everything from baby's hands and feet casting, picture frames, our own framing service, and also live casting, doing live castings of models' bodies from hands right through to full body nudes. We're good, and Blackbird will definitely carry on going for the next millennia, I hope. But it carries a legacy, and that is, it stands for beauty, it stands for artisticness, and it stands for that people are very inspired about what we do, and we get a lot of praise. But for those who doubt us or backbiters, I'm going to say, find out the truth, then you can make a comment. That's all I ask. Thanks for your time.